welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a what's in my diaper bag video. I think this is going to be the last one. I was supposed to do one at 9 months, but nothing had really changed from the last time I had done it. So I kind of waited until things had changed. Now she's eating a lot more finger foods when we're out, so I figured I'll show you guys what's in it, but I'm not expecting it to change until she's a year old, and the only thing that's going to change is the fact that she's coming off bottles and formula. So, and we're already carrying a cup, so it's really not going to change. If it does change again, I'll do another one. So yeah, let's just get inside the bag. I did end up getting a different diaper bag. I think in my last video, it was my Coach diaper bag my husband got me, which I absolutely loved. That is more of a summer bag though, and I needed, the one thing I loved about that bag was the one thing that started getting really hard during the winter time, because I needed a zipper closure on the top, because I was needing to put a lot more things inside of it as far as blankets and stuff. And speaking about that, before we get inside the bag, this is packed right now for a night out. Today is mine and my husband's anniversary, and so that's why I'm a little bit more ready than normal. But this is what will usually go in this bag. Is if she doesn't have them on already, I'll go ahead and I'll put her kids in the bag, just because she's really chunky on her legs, and so boots don't fit her, but I like her feet to stay warm, and sometimes her socks will fall off. But if she has some shoes on, it's a lot easier to keep her socks on, and it keeps her feet warm, and I don't want her to get cold. And then if she doesn't, usually these things are on her, but if they're not, that's why I'm showing them to you. I'll put them just in the top of the bag. It's her little beanie. We are in Texas, and today's February 24th, and we've had 2 snow days back to back. So we're still in caps and jacket season, to where we need to bundle up. And then just her little warm zipper jacket that sorry, my camera died. So what I was showing you guys was the stuff that if she doesn't have it on it, I still stick it in the bag, because the weather has been changing. So I put this on her because it has the earmuffs, and so it covers. Even though her jacket has a hood on it, it doesn't stay and doesn't cover her ears. And we did just get over a double ear infection, so I'm trying to really prevent getting any more. So that, and then she always usually has her blanket on her, and I love this blanket because this is what her dad and I got her when she was born. We have had that ever since. Okay, so on to the diaper bag. I did have my Coach diaper bag, but like I said, I needed one that was a little bit bigger that I could shove stuff in. I love my Coach diaper bag. I'm sure that I'll go back to it for the summer, but I wanted something that was neutral and didn't scream, I love pink, during the winter. So this is the Marc Jacobs Eliza-baby bag. I did get this deeply discounted because there were some defects with it, but it wasn't enough to deter me, because I knew that I could fix them. Some of the things were, there was a hole in the handle and I just sewed it, and it doesn't bother me, and it's a great quality diaper bag, and I absolutely do not regret it whatsoever. It's normally a $400 bag, and I got it for less than $100 because of the defects on it. So before I go on the inside, so there is I don't know how easily you guys can see it. There's a zipper. And then the other thing I like is that there is the front, and it has just a magnetic closure, and the back's the same. And then there is 2 side pockets. So there's one pre-made bottle already in here, and it's usually already ready to go for her. Just because if we go to church or anything like that, we have to, and I just remembered, I still need to put her name tag on this. Because it has to be ready. They can't make the bottles for her, so we have to make them. And then on the other side, I'm going to make sure that this is her name tag. I just have a pink one that goes on the bottle. This is her cup that we've been giving to her when she's actually eating her meals. And there's just some, I think it's Honest juice, which is, it's 100% organic juice. And then there's nothing in that front pocket. Usually if I'm carrying something or she has her binky, I'll slide it in there instead of giving it to her, just so it's easy access. And then in this back pocket, I have 2 Cook's Children's pens and, oh, this is her height and weight for her 9-month checkup, and then when we went back for 10 months. Okay, so back to the front of the bag. I did have a Bath and Body Works thing hanging here, but I ended up, we were running out of it so fast. So I went to Target and they had their Target brand in here, but then Germex, the Germex bottle actually that's scented, I like better, and it fits in the Target brand one. So I just have that hanging there, and this lasts us about a month and a half before I have to exchange it out. And I really like that instead of running out, because I was out once and ran out and was really upset. And then I just have our Patsy Pod with 2 pacifiers in there, and then she usually, call me crazy, but pacifiers have legs and they crawl away. And if you leave the house with just one, or maybe just one backup, you will lose them, especially when your daughter is Kellyanne and she throws them and thinks that it's a game. So, and then let's get to the meat of the bag. The other thing that I really love about this bag is that you can fold it open and see inside, and it's just all right there. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll show you from the inside, and then we'll go to the around the pockets. It's organized pretty much the same. You'll notice some of the things that are different. The first thing I'm going to pull out is this. I usually always pull this. I know I pack it like this. I used to just use a Be Quick from Jujube, but it ended up, I couldn't fit everything in there that I wanted to because I use containers, and so I ended up getting a fuel cell, and it works perfectly. The thing I have in here, I have her lunch and or dinner and snacks in here, so anything food related is in here besides drinks. So I have just a little bar up here that I keep in there no matter what, and then there's a spoon in here that I like to just keep on hand. She's been doing finger food, so we don't really need spoons anymore, but you never know. I like to have that in case, like, we went to Red Lobster a couple weeks ago and she wanted some potatoes, but the spoon at the restaurant, I'm weird, it wasn't small enough for her, and so that way I have an extra spoon on hand just for her. So I pack a clementine. And then this is the Jujube Be Neat bib that stays with, it actually matches, it's in the Unikiki print. And so this actually helps my husband out because it lets him know, bring the bib that matches the bag. It's just one of my organizational things. And then I threw some Vienna sausages in there because it's easy, and when you're eating out, you want something that's easy and not necessarily messy. And then the other thing she has right now is green beans and then whole wheat noodles. And it's just stuff that she can feed herself, but that way she gets a protein, a vegetable, and a fruit. So that's in there. And then this is her snack tower. And this always goes with us no matter what. We have some goldfish. This I think I've had in the bag for the last. And then some garden tomato Gerber puffs. And then yogurt melts and Happy Baby Apple O's. The one thing I just remembered that wasn't in here that I'll show you guys is, because she's eating finger foods now, I bought a pack of these disposable, what are these called? Tablecloths. And those, I just realized there wasn't one in there, so grabbed one. That's gonna go in there. So that's pretty much the food that we bring when we're out. I can definitely fit more in there if I need to, but that's her fuel cell that keeps her food. And then the only other thing is I've never needed more than one bottle while we're out. but we're going to be gone for a longer period of time, so I went ahead and I grabbed water just because her water bottle is dirty. And so usually I would have her Camel Pack water thing filled up for 3 bottles, but this is enough to just have water on hand. And then this is something that's new. This is a first aid kit that we got. We haven't needed it yet, but boy knows that we're gonna need it soon. It just has like stickers in it, antibiotic ointment, band-aids, antiseptic wipes, a big gauze pad, and some more band-aids. And the thing I like about this is it just keeps it compact and it's really small. Then the other thing is hand and face wipes. Absolutely love these because although we use sensitive wipes, she started getting really bad reactions, and these are a lot smaller, so I don't know, maybe I'm getting into a fad, but I really like them and they smell good. And then her triple formula thing. And then this is the same as last time. It is a Jujube Be Quick, and this is the same size I used to have her stuff in, but I just keep her outfit changed in here, and so if anything's dirty I can put it back in here and it's contained, but have a matching bow, and then I have a warm and a cold outfit. And the thing is I put something in here that is just neutral, so I have just a onesie in there, another pair of socks, some pants, and then if it's hot outside, a little skirt for her. So that way it can go either or, cold or warm. And I just thought that was a lot easier than keeping 2 separate outfits. And that way if the weather does change and she's in something that is a little bit, she needs to bundle up a little bit more, I can bundle her up. Okay, and then the last thing in like the middle section, this is the other thing. This diaper bag was missing its changing pad, which I didn't mind. So I just got the matching, ordered a Jujube one off of a buy sell trade page, and I love it. So, and it matches, and nobody would be the wiser. Okay. And then right here in the bag is a zipper pocket. I just keep her sunglasses. These have always been kept in her bag. We haven't needed them for a while, but they're in there. And then I just have a snack bar for me. And that's what's in that zipper part. And then this is the thing that when the bag is not full, it kind of flops together. So I'm sorry if this is hard to show you. So then it has 2 side pockets, and then if you can see down here, 2 pockets. So there's 4 pockets and then 1 zipper in the inside. On the opposite side from the zipper, I keep her diapers and wipes just right there. And then on the edge, this is kind of my medicine first aid kit. Has her diaper ointment, a little comb, because now that her hair's growing, her hair does crazy things, and because she's had to have her hat on, this is just something that I can maybe get wet really quick and brush her hair back down so it doesn't look like I've neglected my daughter. She's teething, so I've been carrying around Little Remedies Tylenol and the dropper for it, Highland teething tablets, and Orajel. She's finally off of her colic acid reflux medicine, so we don't have to carry that around anymore, which is nice because I'm already an overpacker as it is. And then on the opposite side of that, this is kind of my wipes pack. I just have some boogie wipes, which really do come in handy, some pacifier wipes, some wet ones that I can wipe down the high chair area or the table, just something, and then just some normal Kleenex. Okay, and that kind of shows you everything, and it just closes back up just like that and sits like that. So I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, so that is my what's in my diaper bag. I've pretty much been carrying this for the last month. She is almost 11 months old, and it probably, like I said, the only thing that'll change once she gets to a year old is we'll no longer carry her bottle stuff. So yeah, that's everything. If anything changes, I will let you guys know, but have a wonderful day and stay warm. Bye.